Speaking of 12-foot tall people outside your window, what do you think of the Slendy Man?
Oh man, the Splendy Man. Yeah,
Splendy Man? He's a Slendy Man.
The Splendor Man.
I'm picturing him with a bow on his head. I'm the Slender Man.
That was actually a spin-off of someone that had liked Slenderman. They made him the Splendor Man, and then they just went around like tap dancing and stuff.
It reminds me of the sexy no face someone did.
Oh yeah, where it's just like No Face just wearing like nylons, just like very cute.
Oh yeah, he's rocking those. Can we have Slender Man doing the same thing? Do you reckon he'd look good in some lingerie?
Yeah, I wish. But
He's showing off them calves.
I think I mostly just enjoyed it because the fact that he's just always like dressed to the nines and everyone's scared of him.
He's dapper as fuck. He's got to show off his alpha radiation.
Credit where credit is due. Whoever did his tailoring did a marvelous job. But I mostly just like the creativity that came out of it. Up until like the Slenderman game thing happened, because that kind of ruined it for me.
It wasn't the stabbing. The stabbing didn't ruin it first.
The stabbing didn't help, but I actually didn't learn about the stabbing until like much later, because I was like, oh wow, this is a dead meme. Like that was my first thought, not like, oh, a teenager got stabbed by her supposed friends in the woods. Like no, I was just like, wow, that's a dead meme. Way to stay with
You
the
still like
times.
Slenderman? Normies.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of nerd?
This is my issue with public domain shit like Slenderman. People just add to them. But they add stupid bollocks like, oh, Slenderman's got a mansion in the woods that he brings all the little boys and girls to. And it's like, who the fuck added this?
I mean,
what does this add to his mythos?
Hasn't Hansel and Gretel already covered that market completely, and they did it 200 years earlier? Like, do we really need to have him have, like, a candy house or something?
You know how they say that you shouldn't explain the monster because it ruins the mystery? They've given out Slenderman's address. We know where he lives.
Yeah, we can now dock Slenderman. Like, where's the mystery now? He's just getting all his food and stuff ready in the morning, like he's just having a bowl of oatmeal and reading the paper and just be like, oh, another school shooting again. Well, time to get back to work. Dusts off his hat. Kisses his slender wife and his slender son and pets the slender dog and then makes his way out.
Now, I was always confused about that suit. Do you reckon it's part of him, or do you reckon he's got a tailor? I'm just picturing him in, like, t-shirt and jeans, like, hey, can you, like, modify this so it's 12 feet tall?
I mean, my preferred thought for that is that it's just always, like, that's just his body, like how we've got skin and everything. Like, his body just looks like a suit, and it's always perfectly pressed, and he looks great.
Subscribe and tell me if you'd smoosh the Slendy Man below.